Alright, welcome back. So, as all of you know, this is our last class. And after this, you're going to have the final exam, and then that's the end of the course. Today, we're going to be going over the Canvas widget. And the Canvas widget is pretty complex. There's a lot of things to it, and I won't go over all of them. I'll go over all the things that you need to learn to be able to use the Canvas widget normally. So Canvas widgets can be used for drawing various shapes and objects. And we start off by creating a variable. So we'll call it, let's say, canvas1 is equal to canvas. And then we'll just say that it's going to be in our root window, so root. And then let's set the width and height of the canvas widget. Make width is equal to, let's say, about 500, and height is equal to 300. Now let's pack this onto the screen. So get down here, canvas1.pack. There you go. Now if you run this, oops. There you go. So here's our canvas. There's nothing on it because we haven't put anything onto it. Now there are various things that you can add onto your canvas, and there are lines, arcs, ovals, and polygons. So we'll start off with lines. Now to create a line, you have to, first of all, you need to create a variable. So I'll call it line1, and you need to have the name of the variable that is set to your canvas. So canvas1 dot, and then create underscore, and then whatever you want to create. So in this case, it's line. And then right here, we're gonna have all of our parameters. Now, basically, what the quote unquote template for the lines is x1 comma y1 comma x2 comma y2. So basically, x1 y1 is it denotes the the first point where the line starts from, and then x2 y2 denotes the second point where the line ends. And basically, those 2 points get connected by a line. So if you know basic math and you know the Cartesian coordinate system, it'll be pretty easy to do. And we have our width set to 500 and height set to 300. So basically, x is equal to 500. So the very end will be 500, and the very end of the y coordinate will be 300. So instead of this, let's start off with 0, 0. So basically at the start, it'll start off from the top left corner, and then we'll have it end up at the bottom right corner. So it'll be 500, 300. There we go. So the line basically spans from the top left corner to the bottom right corner. Now we can create other lines on top of this. So line 2 is a canvas1 dot create line. And let's do it the other way. So we'll do 500, 0, comma, so to start off at the top right, and then bottom left, it'll be 0, 300. I think that's right. Yeah, there we go. Now it's basically an X or a cross. And you can add as many things as you want. So you can have an infinite amount of lines, basically. And also there's another parameter called fill. And fill basically denotes the color that your line is going to be. And again, you can also use it for ovals and polygons, stuff like that. So we'll do fill is equal to red, and here fill is equal to purple. Yeah, so there you go. this line is red, this line is purple. So now let's start with ovals. Again, ovals are almost the same in terms of how you're supposed to add them on, add them on to canvas. So we'll do oval 1 is equal to canvas 1 dot create underscore oval. Oops. Oval. Now, it's the same format. So x1 comma y1, x2 comma y2. And x1, y1 will be like the... It's kind of hard to explain. It's easier if I just show you. So I have x1 as 0, y1 as 0, and then x2 as, 500, y2 as 300. The oval will basically span the whole canvas widget. There we go. So it goes around everything. And there is no circle. There's no create circle because you can use the oval thing to create circles. So let's try and create a circle. In this case, we'll have to make it all equal. So 200, and then this will be a circle. There we go. It's a circle. And again, you can also use fill for circle, and it won't only fill the line; it'll fill in the whole thing. So we'll do fill is equal to blue. There we go. And you might notice that this circle goes over these lines. So to be able to make the circle, to be able to make the lines go over the circle, you just have to copy this and paste it to the point where it's before these lines. And now the lines will be over the circle. There we go. Because you can see the purple line and the red line, they're both going over the circle. Now, next we have arcs, and they can be used to create various arcs. Again, we just have arc 1 as the canvas 1 dot create arc, and then basically it's the same thing, x1, y1, x2, y2. So we'll have it at 0, 0, and yeah, I guess I'll just do 500, 300 to show you what'll happen. And there you go. You can basically create arcs using the same method as for these. And also, obviously, you have fill. I won't do that. I'll delete this for now. And then next we have polygons, and it's pretty self-explanatory. You can basically create any shape that you want. So we'll have polygon 1 is equal to canvas 1 dot create underscore polygon. And then now, instead of having two sets of coordinates, it can go on to infinity. So you have x1, y1, x2, y2, x3, y3, x4, y4, and so on. It can go on forever. I should delete all of this to make it a bit clearer. I'll have it start at 0, 0, and then we'll have it, I don't know. So let's say this is like the canvas. I'll have it start at the top left corner. Then I'll have it go to around about the middle. So that'll be what, 250, 150, and then it'll go to the bottom left corner. So 0, 300, and it'll be a triangle. There you go. Now, it can have like a lot of sides. So after this, I'll have it like go in to create a like basically an arrow. So that'll be 125, comma 150. Yeah, let's try this out. Yeah, there you go. That's what I wanted to do. Basically, this looks like an arrow. You can do anything you want. Now, just as practice, I'll create, I don't know, a flag. So we'll have box 1 is equal to canvas1 dot create polygon 0 0 0, and then the other corner will be oh wait, yeah, I think I have to do every single corner of the rectangle for the top rectangle. Wait, I'll see what'll happen if I try to do the top left corner and the bottom right corner. So then it'll be 100 comma 300. Oh no, 500 comma 100. Sorry. Oh, fill is equal to. Let's see what happens. Okay, so that doesn't work. I have to do every single corner. So 0 0 is the top left corner. Then top right corner will be 500 comma 0. Then basically I'm trying to create a Russian flag since I'm half Russian. Then for the top triangle, which is a white triangle, the bottom right corner will be 500 comma 100. Then bottom left corner will be 0 comma 100. Okay, there we go. And then fill is equal to white. Next we have box number 2 is equal to canvas1 dot create polygon, and then we'll start off at 0 comma 100, and we'll go on to 500 comma 100, then we'll go to 500 comma 200, and finally 0 comma 200, and then fill is equal to blue. Okay, so we have that down, and finally we have box 3, canvas1 dot create polygon 0 comma 200, 500 comma 200, 500 comma 300, and 0 comma 300, and fill is equal to red. There we go. We have the Russian flag. Now you can also use hex color, so I'll quickly do that to make the colors look a bit better. So for the blue, I don't know, I'll do something a bit darker like that. And for the red, I'll again do something a bit darker. There we go. Something like that. So yeah, there we go. Basically, you can create pretty much anything you want in a canvas.